What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we're going to be opening up the first WrestleGreat UK subscription mystery box of 2025. Alright, as always, I'm trying to find the carded items. I think I've got them here. Yes, we have. So that's the cheat sheet. We don't want that just yet. Our Watch Me freebie then is the best of Abdullah the Butcher. So if you're a hardcore fan, this one is going to be for you. As part of your WrestleGreat subscription, enjoy the best and most brutal matches of Abdullah the Butcher. As always, there is a QR code as well as a YouTube link. This isn't exclusive to anyone's box, so go ahead if you wanted to check this out. Alright, I normally do the pin next, and I think I've got it. Yeah, that definitely feels like a pin. And this is who we have, guys. Is that Macho Man Randy Savage? It is indeed. We have a Macho Man Randy Savage pin done in this stained glass effect that we get in all the WrestleGreat mystery boxes. At least we have done for the last year or more now. No idea whether they do like chase variants or anything anymore, because there isn't anything mentioned on the back. It's blank now. Although I feel, was it 2 or 3 months ago, I did get a chase one and it actually mentioned chase there. So I don't honestly know if they're still doing them, but regardless, this is still really cool. I have to say, I do like the stained glass effect that they do with their pins. All right, having a rummage around, we've got a t-shirt, we've got a little booklet, I want to guess maybe a poster, and you know what, I think there are 2 signed art prints in here. Let me get the poster out of the way, because that's always pretty big. Not in a poster tube though, it's one of these folded ones. So let's see who we've got. Well, I've actually just seen it is The Rock, the great one, the people's champ, the final boss. Yeah, pretty cool. I always say this, but you know what, I definitely don't hang posters on my wall anymore. Definitely would have during the Attitude Era, but you know what, there's still really cool additions to these WrestleGreat mystery boxes. Let's check out what this booklet is next. Yeah, I thought it might be another puzzle book. I don't know which theme it is. WrestleGreat's the big book of... Oh, I thought they always had a theme. Yeah, it just says WrestleGreat's the big book of wrestling puzzles. I also thought they were numbered, but these are pretty cool, you know, especially if you're like on a, I don't know, plane, train, traveling somewhere, and you need to kill a bit of time. So there's like a anagram gimmick battle royal there on the first page. You know, you get crossword puzzles, word searches. So yeah, wrestling in Newcastle, Rev Pro Wrestling. So it's not just American, there are like European and British wrestling puzzles as well. You know what, actually, this may be, well, I was about to say this may be a British themed one, pardon me, but then I see we've got a quiz about first ever champions, a quiz about Stone Cold Steve Austin. As I said, they're really cool little puzzle books to pass time. All right, let's break out the t-shirt next. So I can't actually remember who it's themed on, but when they did advertise it, I was like, that's a pretty cool shirt. I mean, their shirts are normally pretty fire. We got this one in last month's box, Christmas themed RK Ho Ho Ho, which definitely made sense for Christmas. Yeah, my mind's blanking. I definitely remember seeing it advertised and was like, that's pretty cool. Quite a lot of like potential Easter eggs in there as well. You know what, let's just break it out so I can show you guys what I mean. So there it is. We've got a white one. I do have to say, I do like the white with like black, grey and red. I think those colours all like complement each other really well. Let me remind myself then what it was. Ah, yeah, welcome to Parts Unknown. Yeah, I remember now. So there's quite a few little Easter eggs in here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss some, to be honest. So, you know, I'm not even showing you guys. So there's like Doink the Clown with the Parts Unknown sign. I think there's like Kamala's mask is up there. What else we got? I'm going to get you kind of there with the Boogeyman. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of different Easter eggs. If someone knows all of them, please drop a comment below, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget some. All right, it's co-main event time. We have the first of 2 signed art prints. Who do we have then for the co-main event? I can't really tell from there. Luke Jacobs. I think it's Luke Jacobs. He actually had a card. So WrestleGreat sometimes do their own trading cards, and we've had 2 now, and Luke Jacobs, if I am getting his name correct, was the second card. Sadly, I didn't get any of the rare pulls, because you do get like parallel versions. There are signed versions as well, so I didn't get one. I just got one of the base cards, but at least I do now have a signed art print of him, though I have to be perfectly honest, I don't know much about him. I'm assuming, is he a British British wrestler. I gotta say, like, shamefully, I don't know much about my British wrestling in this day and age. All right, it is main event time, guys. And when I say main event, I mean legendary main event. So we got the Ric Flair signed up in, what was it, not last month, November's box. We have another legend, dare I say an icon, for this month's box. Check it out, guys. The icon himself, Sting. How freaking sweet is that? Well, I say that, let me feast my own eyes on it. Yeah, had no doubts. Absolutely freaking sweet, although it may be a little bit streaky on mine, but nothing too crazy. And I love it when they sign by the sides. Occasionally they sign on the bodies, and sometimes it doesn't come out too well. You know, it really depends on the colours. But I do love these art prints that Wrestle Crate produce. Sting is in fact here in the UK in just under 2 weeks' time. Off the top of my head, I think it's the 8th and 9th of February for the Love of Wrestling Con, the biggest wrestling con, I should say, here in the UK. I think maybe even in Europe. And the Stinger actually did announce that this year is the final year he's actually going to be appearing in face paint. So it's not the final year he's doing cons, but the final year he's appearing with that iconic face paint on. So yeah, now is like, this year is your last chance if you want to get a photo op with the Stinger with the face paint. And I believe he did also say that this con coming up in just under 2 weeks' time is the only one he's doing in Europe this year. I mean, I guess things can change, especially if, you know, he gets like a really good offer. But yeah, that con, literally, as I said, in under 2 weeks' time, maybe the final chance for us here in the UK and Europe to get that photo up with the iconic Stinger face paint. Sadly, I can't attend. I've just got too many things coming up, including that big old trip to Japan that I've mentioned like over 5,000 times here on the channel already. Yeah, a little bit gutted that I can't go. I'd love to get like meet Sting, especially. Ric Flair's there as well. I think it's going to be a crazy con, but I can at least be really happy that I do have a signed Stinger art print in my collection. All right, let's quickly check the cheat sheet to make sure we didn't miss anything. There's also a shot of the Stinger signing that art print. So what do we have then? We have the Sting autograph, Parts Unknown t-shirt, Luke Jacobs autograph, Big Book of Wrestling puzzles, stained glass Macho pin, Final Boss poster, and Best of Abdullah the Butcher. And check this out, guys. We have another legendary main event art print coming next month. JBL himself, John Bradshaw Layfield. He's actually going to be at that same con, and so too is Ron Simmons. I think they're going to do like an APA photo op together. I would imagine that Wrestle Crate will probably be in attendance as well, maybe getting a few things signed, you know, Ron Simmons. I'm trying to think off the top of my head who's there. The Great Muda is there. That would be a cool one. Tajiri. I was a big ECW fan, so I definitely love some more ECW signed art prints into the collection. But yeah, there's just an opportunity there for them to get a bunch to then release later this year in the rest of their boxes. And well, there we go, guys. That was the January 2025 Wrestle Crate UK subscription mystery box opened up for your viewing pleasure and mine. And that is also going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you want to check out some of our other content, including last month's box, click here now. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.